So this morning I was driving into the office and I hit some construction, and there was a box truck that was trying to make a left-hand turn in front of me. And so I stopped and had my hands on the steering wheel, and I just kind of pointed to indicate that I wasn't good to go and it was safe for him to make his left-hand turn into this traffic. He made his turn, and as he was turning, he gave me the customary wave and smile. And I didn't need to hear any words, and I didn't need to get anything else from him other than the expression on his face and his body language to indicate that he was thanking me. I'm sure you can picture in your mind right now a time where you've done something nice for someone, probably in traffic, and they gave you that wave or that smile, and that gave you that feeling, that immediate, visceral feeling about that exchange. Now, in our businesses, we are constantly telegraphing information to our prospective clients. We're telegraphing who we are and our personality to the people that interact with our business. And this exchange in traffic made me think about the ways in which my own business is doing the same thing to the people that are interacting with me. So there's a couple things that I think we all can look at in our businesses that when you know that you check these things off, that you are doing these very simple things in order to provide a better experience for the people that interact with you, and the better experience you provide for the people that are potential customers or even existing clients, the more revenue you're going to make. So a couple things that you should be looking at specifically as it relates to your business and how you're telegraphing those positive experiences. So things like, do you have a phone number on your website? Or do you have the names and faces of the people that are doing the work? I can't tell you how many web designer and digital marketing websites that I see in our community that are totally void of that information, right? So if someone's going to that website and they're going to talk to you, how do they get in touch? But two, when you don't have a phone number or you have a contact form as the only solution to get in touch with you, it really sends a red flag in their mind. It really makes that prospect wonder, is this a real business? What if they're thinking, what if they have a concern or an issue in the future? Is this how I'm going to be able to get in touch with them? The perception is that when you don't have a phone number or an easy way to contact somebody on the website, or you're hiding your face or who you are, that you have something to hide, and that the experience that they might have in working with you isn't going to be a good one. When somebody calls you, does anybody pick up the phone? Do you pick up the phone? It's okay if you can't answer 100% of the calls that come in, but if your preference is email or text and you're getting a phone call, you need to be answering the phone, and you need to be able to handle that, because you may only have that one chance to capture that opportunity, and not picking up the phone, again, telegraphs a negative experience. Do you have reviews? And are they good ones, right? So if you don't have reviews right now, get the people that you've done work with to leave you those reviews, because that's another indicator. That's an easy way to telegraph. Let's talk about in person. How do you dress? How do you look? Are you clean? Are you professional? Are you in the way that you appear? Or is there something about the way that you are working or dressing that is indicating otherwise? When you're with that person, are you making eye contact? Or are you kind of darting around and not really wanting to make eye contact with them? Those little subtle cues are ways that you're building trust with that prospect. When you have those appointments, are you showing up on time, and are you respectful of their time while you're there? Showing up late is another indicator that you're not to be trusted. But showing up on time and also managing your time with them. If you said you're going to meet for a half hour, meet for a half hour. If you said you're going to meet for an hour, respect that time and don't go over. Do you have a business card? I know a lot in this digital world that we live in, that I know a lot of people that just don't carry business cards anymore, but there is still a large segment, especially in the local population, of people that that is a custom and that's a tradition. In some cultures, that's a very big part of doing business together, is that exchange of business cards. Now, if you don't have one, consider why not, and maybe just having printing up a few of those would be something that is going to help you set that edge. And this is really about being very trustworthy. And above all, do you keep the commitments that you make? If you say you're going to deliver a proposal when at a certain time, do you keep that time? And if you're consistently missing things and you're telegraphing to those clients reasons not to trust you, the likelihood of you getting those projects or continue to keep working with those clients is very low. Now, there's definitely times where, despite all these things maybe being an issue for you, or some of these things being an issue for you, you might still get the job. But I can tell you that as you systematically improve each of those things on the list, that not only will you get more jobs, but you'll be able to charge more for the jobs that you are getting. Because the more someone trusts you, the more likely they are to pay you, and the more trust they have, the more money they're willing to separate from their wallet and into yours in that exchange. So hopefully that's helpful. Look at your business. Are there things on this list that maybe you could evaluate and make a very simple change to the way that you're doing things, so that way you're going to be way, way more successful. So hopefully that was helpful to you today. Cheers.